And most of all, and the most severe punishment that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sends down on a person, it is a big punishment, such a big punishment that the worst of the disobedient who've passed in history, Fir'aun and those who were extremely disobedient of Allah, for those people, they attain these punishments. They have received these punishments. Now imagine how bad is that punishment for those people. And what is the punishment? Allah Ta'ala, for that man or for that woman, upon that man or that woman, Allah Ta'ala's displeasure, and the punishment for Allah Ta'ala's displeasure that Allah Ta'ala gives to that man or woman is that that person's nafs, that person he falls prey to his nafs and shaitan. This is the biggest punishment from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Shaitan and nafs, Allah Ta'ala assigns that person to shaitan and nafs. The man, the woman, the human being becomes the servant, the slave of his or her nafs. And that person's desires become his Lord, his God. Every action he does according to his nafs. Allah's ahkams, Allah's orders, Allah's instructions, Allah's desire for that person is nothing at all. Nothing at all. So this is the biggest punishment of Allah. If we see this, that when a human being starts to follow his desires, when he starts to obey his desires and follow his whims and opinions, then consider that person is extremely, you can say, immersed in the punishment that Allah Ta'ala has meted out to him or her. Implementing actions against Allah's instructions, he doesn't even realize or recognize or feel that I'm doing something bad, or I'm sinning, I'm doing something wrong. And Allah Ta'ala then doesn't allow that individual to become aware, because Allah Ta'ala is severely unhappy with that person. So the highest grade of punishment is that person then starts to play with his nafs, and all haram actions give him enjoyment. Haram is what? The definition of haram and lawful actions are those actions that are against the order of Allah. That becomes haram. Haram, any action. Any action. And he doesn't even realize. Allah Ta'ala doesn't allow that person to realize. And after that, there's big adhab waiting for that person. Severe and strong punishments then are descending on that person. What's the reason for Allah Ta'ala's displeasure and for the big adhab, for the big punishment? What's the reason? The root cause is one. That Allah Ta'ala has mentioned in the Quran. Allah has mentioned clearly in the Quran. And what is that? That when a human being, when a person turns his attention away from his Rabb, from Allah. Allahu Akbar. Allah's hukam order is this, that always the human being, the right haqq on a human being is that every moment, every breath should be paying attention to Allah. This is the standard of ours, my friends. This is our standard. That the human being, the connection between the human being and Allah, the link between the human being and Allah is such that the human being, خَلَقَ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. Allah says that I created man and jinn for one purpose. The pious elders have stated, إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. This is the definition. Not a second should pass when a person is ignorant or negligent in the remembrance of his Lord. Not one breath should be exhaled when he is not paying attention to his Rabb, or focus on Rabb. This is life in reality. How far are the human beings from their destinations today? When this feeling is not within us, doesn't exist around us, then a person doesn't have the link with Allah, then Allah Ta'ala is displeased with that person.